Hey, let's start from trust, not power. The first time you hit play with the Onkyo TX-RZ70 AV receiver powering your setup, you don't think about whether it's loud enough. You realize it actually gets the details right, every whisper, every cue, every layer in the mix. This is for you if you've sat through moments where sound feels flat and never quite matches what you saw on screen. You want depth, you want precision, and you want confidence that your audio won't fall apart when things get complex. You're the kind of person who notices when sound is placed with intention instead of just plastered everywhere. Before anything else, check the current price and availability. AV receivers with this level of calibration, certification, and real-world capability don't sit at the same number forever, and waiting usually turns into "I should have grabbed it sooner." Your upgrade moment didn't arrive with a crash, it came with frustration. You watched a scene that should have felt big, but it sounded flat. You cranked the volume hoping to feel more instead of hearing more. You noticed bass that didn't really anchor, highs that lacked presence, rooms that felt one-dimensional. That's not just mediocre sound, that's missed emotional impact. Once the RZ70 is part of your system, that friction disappears. Dirac calibration out of the box doesn't just measure frequencies, it shapes the room so sound stops fighting your space and starts living in it. You don't chase clarity. You experience it. Voices land where they belong. Effects don't crowd each other. Music feels layered, not congested. You feel it during movie nights when ambience feels intentional instead of just loud. You feel it during gaming when positional cues have direction instead of blur. You feel it during music playback when instruments don't cluster, they sit in place with nuance. And the fact that it's Sonos certified and THX certified isn't just branding, it's assurance that what you hear actually represents what the content creators meant you to hear. If you're thinking about waiting, be honest, that's how sensible upgrades turn into second-guessing later, especially when prices drift or stock tightens. You might wonder if an 11.2 setup is overkill. The real surprise isn't volume, it's depth. Sound stops being flat and starts being dimensional. Channels don't overlap. They complement. What really settles in over time isn't just louder sound, it's balance. Every channel feels intentional and precise. Dialogue stays anchored without shouting. Music feels layered, not congested. Immersion feels natural and full room correction feels like it knows your space. It's larger than compact sound solutions. Proper speaker setup still matters eventually. The endless comparison fades. You stop opening tabs of alternatives and start imagining your own room actually sounding like it's meant to. If you're ready to stop watching with flat audio and start living inside every scene, check the link and make the move while timing still makes sense. This is one of those upgrades you'll feel every time you press play, not because it's loud, but because it gets it right.